So you probably know your body well enough to know where you are on the sort of spectrum of more mobile or less mobile. So are you on the more mobile spectrum? Raise your hand. Okay. And who's on the less mobile spectrum? Raise your hand. Okay. Great. If you're in between, you're lucky. Because I'm on the more mobile, which isn't always the best thing. We used to think that was always the best thing, right? So one of the things we're going to practice today is a way to both strengthen and ultimately release those really tight hamstrings that people can get. Okay. And we're going to do that in a yoga pose called Ekapada Uttanasana, one-legged forward fold. The foam roller can be helpful. So grab your foam roller, because this can be pretty hard to do if you don't have experience with it. So Ekapada, one leg. That means you're going to take 1 foot back. Okay. I mean, this is kind of like a warrior 3, but not really. So we're going to take our hands to our hip creases. We're going to start to draw the hips back with trying not to bend the standing knee too much, maybe a little bit. You're going to take your hips back, and you're not lifting the back leg. The back leg can do whatever. It doesn't really matter. But your hips are coming back. You're going to stop coming down once your spine starts to round. And then you're going to come back up. So again, it's not about taking the leg back. What we want to focus on is this hip. This hamstring, this glute, this hip. Hips are coming back. So if I take my leg back, it's actually counterbalancing me. It's making it easier. This makes it harder if the leg is low. So you can decide if you want it easier and have the leg high, or harder and have the leg low. If you need to touch the foot down for balance for a moment, you can. If you want to use the foam roller, you can. But notice how much your hamstring muscles are working to lower you and lift you, okay? They're stretching and strengthening at the same time. So that's the way to release a hamstring. A hamstring won't just release if you just stretch it, because it will feel like it doesn't have the support it needs, okay? But when we do this Ekapada, this one-legged forward fold, trying to keep that leg as straight as you comfortably can, and only going so low as you can keep your spine neutral, so that basically when the hip stops coming back, we stop lowering our heart. Once these muscles, your hamstrings and glutes, are tired, then you're going to switch to your other side, because fatigue is where we improve. So we don't have to keep going beyond fatigue. Fatigue is where we improve. So we'll do that Ekapada Uttanasana a couple times on one side, a couple times on the other. You could have hands on foam roller if you like, or you can really focus on hands on hips to make sure that you stop lowering your heart once your hips stop coming back. Try to keep that standing leg. I keep bending mine. Try to keep it as straight as you can. You can have a little bend in it so you're not hyperextending, but try to keep it mostly straight. It's not important that your heart gets really low. What's important is that your hips are coming back as far as they can. Notice what's happening in the balance of your foot. Can you keep the weight balanced in the center line of your foot? Not the outer edge, not the inner edge, but the center line of your foot. How are we doing? The beauty of this also is that you're also working on hip stability. And that's really important, especially those glute medius and minimus muscles. All right, once you feel fatigue on both sides, you're going to come to mountain pose and just notice what you awakened. Excellent, excellent. From here, let your arms come to your sides. Root and rise. Feel your breath through your